Hello! Kumusta? And maligayang pagbabalik sa aking channel. Yesterday, I reacted to the mega trailer of VOLTES V Legacy, which apparently is a live adaptation of the original Japanese anime called VOLTES V. I wanted to make a second video about this because of how you guys received my first reaction. So apparently a lot of Filipinos are emotionally invested in the original anime, but also in this live adaptation because they grew up watching the original anime. And there is a minority of those Filipinos that watched my video that did not receive and did not really understand my video from yesterday. So first of all, you guys don't understand what a reaction is. It's a reaction. Yes, it is a blind reaction. A reaction video is supposed to be blind. If I do research, because there were a lot of recurring messages saying you should have done research before reacting. If I do research and spend time studying the thing before making a video, then it's not a reaction video anymore, really. It's a review, it's a critique, it's an analysis video, all right? Or a study, or whatever you want to call it. But it's not really a reaction video, okay? So, no. When I react, I usually go blind, okay? And if I want to go deeper into the content that I reacted to, I make a second video and a third video, just like I'm doing today. I am making a second video. But this second video is not gonna change the fact that I still think that, you know, for example, the horns look ridiculous, even if they have apparently, you know, a sense, like a very important role in the story of this anime and adaptation, live adaptation. I completely understand that, but it just doesn't change the fact that it looks stupid, you know, and a bunch of you agree with me, you know, like I think it would have made sense to more modernize the look of the characters. But then again, maybe they didn't have the rights to do so. You know, that's possible. There could be multiple reasons. But anyway, we are here today because apparently this show at some point was banned in the Philippines during martial law. And we are going to figure out why it was banned by Ferdinand Marcos, the father of your current president. Yes, we're gonna read an article about it, and then we're gonna react to a video that compares the original anime characters to their live adaptation versions, okay, of the TV show, the up-and-coming TV show. I think we're gonna have fun with it. Alright, but before we start, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Music Game News, because that is where you can DM your suggestions. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so this article is courtesy of a website called the Philippine Star Life. Why did Marcos ban VOLTES 5 during martial law? Ton ton ton. The 70s, during which the late Ferdinand Marcos's martial law is in full swing, could be encapsulated with the title of a Netflix series, Love, Death, and Robots. Really? I've watched that series and I love it, but I don't recall anything about martial law and the Marcoses. Explicit or bomba movies were on the rise. Thousands were arrested by state forces, even summarily executed or salvaged and disappeared as desaparecidos. Weekday television through GMA was replete with anime featuring robots. The week is all set for the average martial law baby couch potato in 1978. Mondays, Mikanda Robot. Tuesdays, Daimos. Wednesdays, Mazinger Z. Thursdays, Grandizer. I know Grandizer. I grew up watching Grandizer. And on Fridays, the pièce de résistance, VOLTES 5. And by the way, yes, I compared it to Power Rangers, even though apparently VOLTES 5 came way before Power Rangers, and apparently it's better than Power Rangers, blah, blah, blah. I compared it to Power Rangers because, I don't know, I think I watched Power Rangers more than any of these other TV shows, you know, so that's why. VOLTES 5 follows a group of 5 people who operate the eponymous giant robot to find giant robots from the fictitious alien planet Bosania, whose leaders are planning to conquer Earth. But the Bosania arc has a bigger story. An emperor is ruling the planet with an iron fist. They also have a cruel caste system in which Boazonians born with horns, so see, they are important, become part of the aristocracy. Okay, makes sense, absolutely, but they still look ridiculous. While the hornless ones are forced into slavery. Eventually, the hornless Boazonians would start an uprising to topple the dictatorship. Ooh, I see. This would make sense. It would make sense why it was banned during martial law, because of an uprising. Uprising in the anime, uprising in real life. Yikes. But at last, on August 27, 1979, or when VOLTES 5 was down to its last 4 episodes, that is crazy. Marcos banned it from television for its supposed harmful effects via the Interim Board of Censors for Motion Pictures. Memorandum Circular number 1379. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like maybe they thought it would influence Filipinos negatively, especially towards the Marcoses during that time, because of the uprising in the anime. VOLTES 5 was only 115 robot-themed shows banned during that time, according to an article published in the Philippine Daily Express on August 28, 1979. Complaints reaching Malacanang indicated that most of the shows banned were warlike in nature and tended to create unwholesome attitudes among children towards violence, according to the news report. Yes, I believe that because our governments used to be very stupid, and they still are, to be honest. For example, years ago, and even today, they are still against video games and saying that video games, influence children negatively and everything. As if movies were not violent, like, that doesn't make any sense. One of the anime's hallmarks is when VOLTES 5 obliterates enemies using its laser sword, forming a V-shaped slice. It's also riddled with bombs and explosions. Oh my god. Many, however, were led to believe that it's because the Marcos regime was supposedly afraid that dissenters might copy the uprising in Boazania. Historian Xiao Shuo, in an entry to his blog, It's Showtime, nice, I like the name, on September 18, 2012, said he first heard of the subversive angle from VOLTES 5 diehard fan Redante de la Cruz during a lecture about martial law at the University of the Philippines in 2004. But Shuo said that Marcos was in fact reluctant to ban VOLTES 5. Okay. Instead, the censorship happened at the behest of the Catholic Church based on an account of the cult classics voice actor in Filipino. I see. See? I am reacting now to Maria Clara at Ibarra, and you can see how powerful the church used to be in the Philippines years ago. In a September 17, 2012 Facebook post where Schwa was promoting his upcoming martial law lectures, Selena Cristobal commented that while Marcos indeed pushed the button, it's because a certain Polly Cayetano of the Catholic Women's League supposedly asked his government to do so. But why? Na-pressure ang gobyerno, Cristobal said. Kaya nawalan ako ng trabaho. Cristobal, who also had voice acting credits in Daimos and Mekanda Robot, also noted that the religious organization was making headlines for days, prompting Marcos to take action. See, religious people, man. She also lamented that American cartoons, despite having a degree of violence, weren't banned. Exactly, see? Doesn't make any sense. And movies and TV shows and... According to her, the evolution of violence in anime didn't sit well with the elders, as it was supposedly unreal and un-American compared to the cuteness of animals in American media. Ridiculous. True, although I do agree that in the past, in the 70s, animes did look more adult, more realistic than American cartoons at the time. Wala daw magawa si Marcos dahil nga Catholic Women's League at ang daming manggulan na sumang-ayon. Pero malamang na middle class at upper middle class na pamilya at wala namang boses ang bata di tulad ngayon, Cristobal wrote. As the upcoming ban on VOLTES 5 was already being heard through the grapevine, Cristobal said her employer subsequently bought the rights of other wholesome anime for dubbing. Still, she acknowledged the political backdrop at the time, saying Marcos may have indeed considered VOLTES 5's anti-feudal, anti-capitalism, and anti-oligarchy themes as reasons to ban it. I suppose ang puno dulo nito ay political approval at socio-economics, Cristobal said. 5 years into martial law, I believe at kailangan bumigay sa lahat ng sektor para matanggap na mas malalim ang martial law. Another reason for the VOLTES 5 ban was more of a business decision, and I'm pretty sure it boils down to that. It's business. It's always business. Any other reason is usually just lies, you know, when Schwa made another post promoting his upcoming July 30, 2012 lecture about VOLTES 5 and martial law on September 1st, author Rod Vincent Yabes on August 3rd commented that it's because its ratings also went down. I don't believe that. Alongside other robot animes like Mazinger Z and Grandizer. Local educational children programs Kulit Bulilit and Kutitap, as well as biblical animated shows Superbook and Flying House became replacements, according to Schwa. Subalit hindi naman totally banned ang animated robot shows dahil nagkaroon pa ng Voltron, Schwa wrote, adding that Heyman, Master of the Universe, though it has violent themes, wasn't banned. The tables were turned in 1986 when the Marcoses were kicked out of Malacanang and went into exile in Hawaii through the EDSA People Power. Yes, I have learned all about that during the election of 2022. You know, I went through the rabbit hole of Filipino history and politics if you'd like to see my reactions to all that. It was only in 1999, or 2 decades since VOLTES 5 was banned, and 13 years since Power People happened, that the martial law babies, with some already having children of their own, were able to catch the much desired remaining 4 episodes as GMA aired the series anew. Oh, okay. Alright, so it wasn't banned for too long then. But it's stupid to ban only the last 4 episodes. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. A movie befittingly called VOLTES 5 The Liberation, which combines the last 4 episodes, also hit the theaters that year. Oh, okay. In 2023, GMA is set to air its live-action adaptation called VOLTES 5 Legacy. There you go. VOLTES 5 has undoubtedly cemented itself to Pinoy pop culture, being the subject of toys, stickers, trading cards, and other merchandise. Its main theme song, which has been memorized by many despite being in Japanese, also became a popular ringtone. Makes sense. The line, "Let's Volt In," has also become so iconic that even the late rapper Francis Magalona, used it in Baksakan. His collaboration with Chito Miranda of Parokya ni Edgar and Glock 9. Yeah, I've reacted to all these guys. But beyond the entertainment VOLTES 5 has been giving, it will always be a reminder of the dark period in Philippine history. Well, I don't think people need VOLTES 5 to remind them of that. I mean, they currently have the son of Ferdinand Marcos as the president of the Philippines. So I think it's always on their mind. Artist Toym Imao, a diehard VOLTES 5 fan who was 11 years old when the show was banned, has made it a point to depict his childhood and the Marcos dictatorship in his installations. In an interview with Norman Sison for Vera Files, Imao said his humble goal was to encourage discussion and talk among those who view it, even those who are not from the era, especially since nothing much has changed in the Philippine politics. Yikes. That the Marcoses are still in power, along with other similar incarnations in our existing government. Imao is quoted as saying, "is a barometric reading on our political maturity as a people." There we go. Now you kind of know the reason behind the last 4 episodes of the original anime. You know now why they were banned, you know. It's still speculation. We don't know the exact reason, but we have a clearer vision of the reason why they were banned. Now we're gonna move on to the comparison between the original characters and the ones from the live adaptation. Okay. Wait. Let's go back. What's the name of this character? They did not put the name of this character. It doesn't look bad, but see, I think the fact that they did not go the route of CGI for the characters, it looks a little cheap and ridiculous because its costumes are like, they have like, you know, helmets on their heads with horns. I think the best thing to do is to actually make it CGI because these characters look like aliens, you know? Yeah, see? But then again, this one, I like the look of it. Aha! Wait, it goes so fast. Epi Kisson as Zul. I like his outfit. I like what they have done with this guy. Liese Lopez as Zandra. She's beautiful. The woman that's playing the role of Zandra is beautiful. And yeah, she looks pretty, but still, you know, the horns. This guy, he looks so stupid with the fake, even the hair, it's not his hair, obviously. It's just Martin del Rosario as Prince Zardoz. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just don't like how he looks here. It's very similar to the original, okay, we can agree on that, but he just looks ugh. It went by too fast. Neil Ryan. Okay, yeah. Commander Robinson. Yeah, I like it. Nothing fancy. Albert Martinez as Dr. Smith. Oh, I like the look. Yeah, he looks great. Love it. Haha. Rafael Landicho as Little John. So that's the kid who apparently is super smart, and that's why he's one of the superheroes controlling the robot. Yeah, he looks great. The outfit looks good. Matt Lozano as Robert Big Bird. Wow, it's a perfect fit. Honestly, they chose really well. Ratson Flores as Mark Gordon. Yeah, why not? Handsome kid. Yeah, and I like the outfit. Ooh la la! Isabel Ortega as Jamie Robinson. Ooh, my goodness. I mean, it's a very good choice. But her hair in the anime looks blue. Her hair in the live adaptation looks green. What's up with that? What's up with that? We need the blue. Bring back the blue. Probably the main hero of the show, because the anime guy character looks familiar. Even if I didn't grow up with VOLTES 5, I've seen that anime character before. So they chose Miguel Tan Felix as Steve. I like the outfit. Does he look like the anime version? I don't know. And there you go, we've done it, and I hope that you've learned something in this video, and I'm gonna ask you to be respectful in the comment section when you share your thoughts, okay? This was great. I'm still very uncertain about reacting to this. We will, maybe I will for like the few first episodes, just so that I am sure of the quality of the show and if I'm gonna like it or not, you know. It doesn't hurt to try. I mean, that's something that my mom always told me. Like, she would even hit me when like she would give me food, you know, and I'm like, no, I don't want to eat it. She's like, try. You don't even know if it's good or not. You have to try first. And if I still, you know, persist and keep saying no, she would like slap me. So yeah, I have learned to try before denying or saying no completely right off the bat, you know. So I will try. Maraming salamat po. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you found value out of this video, then do not hesitate to check out my other reaction videos right here.